The latest in the Gayest podcast is intended for listening by adult members of the LGBTQIA plus community and their allies. Discussions may contain material not suitable for folks under the age of 18. Listener discretion is advised.
This week, we give a fond farewell to Dame Edna.
And we see which all stars ate. All this and more on the latest.
And the Gayest. And welcome back. We're here, queer, doing our thing. And hey, it's the latest of the Gayest.
Hey!
Hey, we stopped doing that. We're supposed to be doing, introducing ourselves. Me, Josh.
That's true. And hello, hi, my name is Alex. Thanks so much for joining us
Yay.
to
We're
another
here
splendiferous episode. Um, this was,
on episode 9, I think.
I think so.
Okay.
This has been an interesting morning for us because we have
Oh yeah.
we do not have our technical producer in house with us today. He is conferencing in from Florida.
Boo.
Um,
Boo.
I know, right?
Boo.
Florida is a garbage state. Um, Blow it off the map. No, I'm kidding.
N-
Well,
Only a little.
scoop up like a few, if scoop up some people, like a few select people, and then like we can,
Just get rid of the rest. Scrap the
yeah,
rest of it.
you can scoop up some of the people, and then like maybe Disney
And the
World,
manatees.
yeah, and like SeaWorld
Eh.
or Universal maybe. Do you think
Yeah. Universal, yeah.
is Universal worth saving?
Yeah, of course. It's good. I love Universal. I prefer Universal over Disney, but it's either
Yeah.
here or there.
Have you ever been to Universal?
Once, a long time ago.
Oh my God, yeah. I've only been to the California one. I've been to Universal Hollywood. I have not been to Universal Orlando, which I
I think
would like to go at some point in my life, but I have
let's
only
go
been to
then.
the cat. I know we should do a business trip.
A business trip.
Um, yeah, exactly.
Florida
Well,
cast.
yeah, we'll call it a business trip, and we'll be on the Harry Potter ride
The
doing like our intros while we're like mid battle, trying to catch the snitch
snitch
on
ribbon. Oh my goodness.
yeah, in a Quidditch match. Um,
Beautiful.
I've only ever been to that one. It was cool though. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't consider myself like the biggest Harry Potter fan in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoy Harry Potter, but I'm not like a Potterhead or like
No.
I'm not one of those millennials who has like one of those bumper
A wand.
stickers, yeah, that says like future Gryffindor on board or something
Mm.
like that. Like or future Slytherin in the making.
Mm.
Like I
There's Harry Potter fans to me that are just so uniquely fatiguing. Like,
it's true.
it's just like
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
No,
Like Harry Potter. Harry,
it's Harry. There's a certain type of like millennial Harry Potter fans in particular can be so exhausting at times because they just go way too far with it.
mm-hmm.
And I'm you like, you did not like, have you imagine like some like Harry Potter fan was doing like their Hogwarts themed like birthday announcement or not
Mm-hmm.
birthday, like a baby shower or
Or a
something like
wedding.
that. Yeah. Or like one my man entered my chamber of secrets, and now we've got a future Slytherin on the way or some shit like that. I don't know.
You know what it kind of is to me?
What?
It's has the same energy of like astrology, but just nothing real or cool about it.
That is, I mean, because the thing is, I believe in astrology. Like I'm not like a huge astrology bitch, but like
Mm-hmm.
I do believe in the zodiac and like all that shit. Like I'm very
And there's something fun about Zodiac. There's something about calling yourself a Gryffindor makes me think you're a loser.
no, if you like, oh my God, you're such a Hufflepuff. Like go fuck yourself. Like
And I'm like, and you're such a virgin. Wow.
yeah. And you are such a you need to
Like,
get laid.
boy, slither in some
Yeah,
pussy, dog.
exactly. You need to get into the chamber of bitches.
Chamber.
Go get into the chamber of bitches and then come talk to me.
And then we could talk. Actually, that's kind of
Exactly.
funny. There's something I think about recently, and this is kind of off topic or a little bit of a pivot, but something that's really funny to me. You've probably been off this for a while, but on Tinder, it
Mhm.
tells you if you like, whoops, you missed a match, and I'm like, that's fine.
Missed a match.
Like it's like I swipe left, and they're like, ooh, you missed a match. Get
Oh,
Tinder Gold.
like that person
I guess
like that person swiped right on you, but you didn't swipe right on them or something.
yeah, and then they tell you
Okay.
basically like, hey, like you missed this potential match, and I'm like, I'm fine with that.
Darn.
I said no already. Like,
Yeah, I didn't like I swiped left for a reason.
that's kind of the point of this, Mary.
As flattered as I am, this I do not find this person remotely attractive. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gary. That's 58 and has 3 kids.
yeah,
We just don't see enough of us, and we don't have enough in common. I'm sorry.
yeah, Timothy from Topeka, Kansas, with his job at, with his fry cook job at the local Applebee's. Um, sorry.
I mean, if he could hook
It's
me up with
gonna
some
be a
deals, I
no.
might. I could get into a fry cook from Applebee's. If he could like get me
Maybe.
like,
Get me some of those if you can get me the recipe for like the beer cheese dip that they have, because they have
see
I
insider
would
information.
oh there you go. I fuck with there's this video on TikTok I saw a while back where somebody was like, what, like if a guy tried to take you on a date to like a chain restaurant, would that to you be considered like him being a cheapskate? And
Well,
I always think like, well, it depends on the restaurant. And
first
it
date,
like,
no,
no,
that's
if it's a
fine.
first date, well, here's the thing. For me, if it's a first date and you're taking me to like, go grab a 4 for 4 at like the local Wendy's or something,
It's kind of fierce,
I
actually.
look, I I I appreciate balling on a budget, but like that
You need something more substantial.
exactly,
But what if you guys don't vibe and
first
you're stuck?
impressions do matter.
That's true, but I
Like
mean, I would
it,
say like
if
above fast food, but like it can be like at Olive Garden
well,
or
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
level.
I would be if like I don't know if I would want to do like, Wendy's or Burger King or Mickey D's or whatever, but if he wanted to take me to Applebee's or Outback Steakhouse or Olive Garden, that I can fuck with. I mean, like I'll get if we end up going to the Olive Garden, I will leave with terrible sodium induced diarrhea,
Hmm.
but nevertheless, I will be happy with I'll have all the breadsticks and it'll be great, but I will be sitting on the toilet for like an hour and a half afterwards.
And that's fine.
Hmm.
Well, I guess for us, we can't really be going to
I've
Olive Garden. It
accepted
depends on
my
the kind of date.
I've accepted my fate with Olive Garden. So like
Mm,
if I get Olive Garden for dinner, I know that like later on I'm just going to be spending an hour on the toilet with like fire of a million suns
mm,
burning in my hole.
lovely,
Like I don't know what it is
and
about
it's worth it. It's
their
still it's
food, but
pasta. It's
it it's good, but like the thing is, I don't know what it is about their food. That shit lights my bowels on fire. I do not know why.
well, what do you always get? Do you have like a go to, or because if you get like their fucking fettuccine
Not
alfredo, then it's
really.
oh
It honestly it depends. Like I mean, besides the breadsticks, like other than that, there's not really like a specific like thing that I always get.
Well, I mean, those chain places, they tend to.
They
I'm
do a
not sure.
lot of sodium.
A lot of sodium, a lot of preservatives, so they can
Yeah.
make it one place and just ship it all over the country. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. Do
It just
you
is what it is.
would you
Wait, so
be like down if somebody took you to like an Applebee's or like a
honestly, yeah, I'm fine with.
Olive Garden?
I'm more interested in you as a person than the activity they were doing.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I don't really mind like a cheaper place.
Hmm.
However, I don't want like if we're going to McDonald's, we better be doing something afterwards or
Exactly.
before.
Yeah, that's
Like
my thing too.
if we did like I don't know, like we went to the aquarium and then we went to McDonald's afterwards, that'd be fine. I wouldn't
Yeah,
care.
that no, that I'm down for. That I'm totally down for.
But if McDonald's is the like,
Yeah,
ooh,
we
hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
sitting in the ball pit, eating a Big
I was gonna
Mac,
say, so you know how
sitting in the playscape.
exactly. Well, that's it. I just realized. So, you know how there's the Taco Bell cantinas
Yes.
that
Yes,
have
I
the beer
do.
and the wine?
Yes.
A
Yeah. I've never
McDonald's with
been.
beer and wine and like an
Ooh.
adult play place. Like
Oh.
basically, David Buster's meets McDonald's.
Okay.
That'd be pretty awesome, actually.
That would be fun. Have you
That would
ever
actually be my favorite beer,
have
seriously.
you seen that like viral drink that was going around that was from McDonald's? You get a high C tropical orange or like
Mm-hmm.
orange punch or whatever, and then you get like two mini things of the creamer, like the coffee creamer, and then you pour it into the high C. You stir it around, and apparently it's supposed to taste like an orange creamsicle.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't.
I haven't I've never tried it, but like apparently it is supposed to taste like an orange creamsicle, which I do.
I
I
I
could.
believe you. I just don't know if I want orange creamsicle drink.
You wouldn't want
I
to
can
fuck
get I
around with high C and coffee creamer.
yeah, that sounds a little wild to me. I'm not gonna lie, kids. TikTok might have gone too far with that. I mean, I creamsicles are good. Like, don't get me wrong, but like,
Yeah, absolutely.
because it's high C orange, not orange orange. I'm sorry.
Not Fanta.
Yeah. Oh my God. Could you imagine Fanta and cream? Mm, mm,
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
don't
something.
know. That's what I'm not 100% sure about, but what I am sure about is that we need to take a break. And welcome back. And now it's time to get caught up with and rung up and strung up on all the gayest and latest news that we can stuff down your throats, amongst other things,
Hmm.
in a segment that we like to call Queer Quandaries. All right, let's get to some news.
News.
Now, this starting off on a little bit of a somber note. Um, Recently, Australian comedian and actor Barry Humphries, who's best known for his drag alter ego Dame Edna Everage, has died at age 89. According to
Hmm.
CNN, he was completely himself until the very end, never losing his brilliant mind, his unique wit, and generosity of spirit. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese wrote on Twitter, "For 89 years, Barry Humphries entertained us through a galaxy of personas from Dame Edna to Sandy Stone, but the brightest star in the galaxy was always Barry. A great wit, satirist, writer, and an absolute one of a kind. He was both gifted and a gift." Humphreys died at Sydney Hospital after being readmitted Wednesday following a surgery on his hip last month, according to the New York Times. The drag artist had her own mock celebrity broadcast talk show on NBC in the early 1990s called Dame Edna's Hollywood. Humphreys was also a mainstay on actual talk shows as well. He also won a special Tony Award for his 199 one person show, Dame Edna, The Royal Tour. Humphreys was known best for his catchphrase, "Hello, possums." Hey, her lavender colored hair and rhinestone glasses, and all of it will surely be missed. So, R.I.P. Barry Humphreys, 1934 to 2023.
Rest in peace, Diva.
Rest in power.
Um, in other excuse me.
Oh,
In other news, on April 20th, the University of Louisville made a statement regarding its LGBTQ students. They said, "We are aware of that recent developments around the country in the Commonwealth and even our campuses have negatively impacted our LGBTQ students, particularly our transgender students and many of their allies. This is no small issue. As a university, we care for others, diversity and inclusion, and respect for our fellow Cardinals. We take very seriously any actions that aren't aligned with those values. We have heard the concerns and are taking action to address those issues here on campus. Throughout the semester, university leaders have engaged in considerable dialogue with affected students, our students' leadership, faculty and staff, and the community. In response to concerns raised, we have included a request in the upcoming budget for increased student support services, including for LGBTQ and other diverse groups, providing key training in transgender issues for student leaders, physical plant employees, and officers in our U of L Police Department, with future training planned for additional community members of the campus community, and assessed and begun to make changes to our housing procedures to ensure fairness to all students. Again, we want to express our support for the LGBT community and trans students, and will continue to work for the benefit of all our Cardinal community.
hmm.
Which I mean, sounds nice. It's
Yeah,
nice to hear like an institution like speaking in support and making observable actions towards like
that's true. Because there are a lot of schools out there who will kind of just like when something happens, they kind of just I've seen a lot of schools kind of just like brush over it and be like, "We're not homophobic." End of
bye.
sentence. Yeah, exactly. Like end of story. And I'm just sitting there like, "Okay, um anything else to add to that?" Like,
It's getting a lot of places give like very hi gay.
yeah. Hi, gay. Happy finals week. We
Happy
here
finals week.
we here at the University of Maryland want to say that we love the
We love
gays.
gay.
Yeah, but
We're running a
you
special deal.
but you can't
Two
if you do butt stuff with your professor, you can have your grade raised up a whole 5 points.
mm, I
Yeah.
wish.
Oh, that would have made
Actually, I did
school.
pretty good in school. I was a decent student. I just hated homework. I'm
Did
stupid.
you would you have ever like done the stereotypical like, "Oh, professor, my grade is just slipping and I don't know what to do." Well, I've got some extra credit for you. I can turn
Um,
your F into a D.
uh,
Do
I
you
would, but I'd want to go big. I'd be like, no, we're gonna we I need to get on the dean's list. Like,
ah, you want yeah, I want
I want an
like
eight. I want a 100%.
I want dean's list every semester. I want um I don't want to have to attend any classes though. Um I want to be able to just kind of like sit here and but you
Just be
know,
sexy.
exactly. I can you can be the little teacher's pet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was
Teachers. Yeah.
uh that was
Would you
such
do
a
that? I think I would.
that was such a fun experience for me. I've only ever been the teacher. I think I've told you about this, but I've only ever been the teacher's pet once in my life, and it was like from it was in an English class that I had to take our sophomore year, and English was always like one of my better subjects, but this teacher in particular, I guess because of the fact that I like raised my hand a little bit because I think everybody else in the class like didn't really give much of a shit. So maybe it was just the fact that like everybody else was bored and
Mm,
didn't want to be there and I was like the one kid
mm.
who was like, yeah, okay. I know the answer to that question, mister. But you know it worked in my favor, and sure enough I became the teacher's pet for that class, and it was a
Nice.
very interesting experience. I was very pleased with myself for that one.
That's nice. I don't think I've ever been a teacher's pet
I
because I
wish.
was always not doing well in class. My teacher would be like, "You dumb motherfucker."
But you just your teachers were disappointed in you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Unless like my
Oh.
culinary teacher probably wasn't too disappointed in me. I had a teacher come to me once and be like, Josh, I was in advanced English for some fucking reason.
Okay.
And my teacher kept like, Josh, you have like the potential. You just don't have
uh,
like you're just lazy. I'm paraphrasing.
oh my
Basically
god.
like if you applied yourself and did the work, you'd be like a very like an
You would
academic
be
force to reckon with.
yeah.
But you don't, so you can. And I'm like, you're right.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna I don't plan on change it anytime soon.
So
I just
true,
I
bestie.
So
So
true,
true.
bestie. Go off with.
Yeah, pop off wig. Like I'm not applying myself academically because
I'm
I don't
not
want to be
no.
here.
Exactly. This is in
So,
high school, so like I was paying for it, so I was like, well, I
oh,
don't
well
care.
there you go. I
I was
mean,
like, listen, this is the class before lunch.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault that I'm hungry and I don't want to be here.
No, and I got some popcorn chicken to get to.
Exactly.
Um,
And some milk. Oh my god.
yeah, there you go. Some strawberry milk. Um, it's
School lunches were heinous. We need to talk about this someday.
we will. But so recently, there was a massive protest held against anti-LGBTQ plus legislation over the past few days in Arizona and in Texas. Students at 8 schools in Arizona walked out on Friday and rallied to show their opposition to pending bills that would, quote, criminalize drag performances, outlaw books that include any mention of pronouns, ban transgender students from accessing bathrooms consistent with their gender identity, and force teachers to out students who request pronouns opposite their biological sex, according to the Arizona Mirror report. The bills are likely to be vetoed by Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs, but the fact that they're being proposed harms LGBTQ plus youth. Organizers for the protests say, as students, um, anti LGBTQ bills compromise our safety and our mental health, both of which are burgeoning a very big crisis across the nation amongst teens. Um, Support for equality in Arizona schools has demanded several pro equality actions in the state, according to the Mirror, including better systems for trans students to submit their preferred names in pronouns, more inclusive bathroom policies, and equitability training for teachers. In Texas, there were hundreds of protesters gathered outside the state capitol on Saturday. The Texas Senate has approved bills that would ban gender affirming care for trans youth, restrict discussion of LGBTQ plus topics in schools, bar trans college athletes from competing under their gender identity, and withhold funds from public libraries that host drag queen story hours. These bills are pending in the House currently, according to the Texas Tribune, which has historically served as an obstacle to legislation that would curb the rights of LGBTQ plus Texans. But House members appear inclined to push these measures through. The next 6 weeks are there are still 6 weeks left in the legislation process. However, one of the attendees in particular, a 20-year-old trans man named Alexander Pendon, said it was life saving when he started taking testosterone at age 15, something that would be banned by the healthcare bill. He called the treatment, quote, absolutely fundamental in saving my life, as reported by the Texas Tribune. If it hadn't been available in Texas, he and his family would have left the state, he said. If the pending anti-LGBTQ plus bills pass, the Senate will be a hostile place, he added. So this is, yet another reason,
Yet another
unfortunately.
bill. Yeah, and another reason that Texas blows. Or was it
Yeah,
Arizona?
both.
Both. Yes.
Yeah. Either way, they're both like fucking just on a downward spiral. Like in terms
Mhm.
of the whole like that whole area of the South in
Wild
particular.
and out.
Yeah, wilding out
I haven't
like
heard a
a
lot about
kid.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma's just not in, not
They're
real.
kind of just like they're kind of just like existing. Like
They're tending to their crops.
yeah, they got their corn. They'll be fine. Or
Like, yeah,
I don't or what does Oklahoma have?
exactly.
That
Uh,
like I don't even know what Oklahoma like. Do they have like an export or like what? I have no
I was
idea.
born in Oklahoma, but that's all I know about. I'm an
Okay.
export of Oklahoma.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Oklahoma's biggest export is a gay
Okay.
podcast host.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yikes. Yikes.
Wow,
All right.
Oklahoma. Damn.
All right. According to an article for the Los Angeles Blade by Brody Levesque, uh, the bill to announce report gay neighbors raising kids has been vetoed by the president of Hungary. President, I don't know how to say. I don't know nothing about Hungary or how to, they speak their language,
Yeah.
but the president Katalin Novak vetoed uh over the reporting provision specifically. So in the entire bill, which is a bunch of stuff in it, um, the provision that allowed people to announce report their neighbors basically, uh, but it was vetoed over,
Oh,
and lawmakers can still override the veto, but it is like, and it's also a little strange that the president did that because I guess they have a president and a prime minister. I don't know how it works.
oh, really?
Um, I don't fucking know, man.
Huh.
And this is very like unlike, I guess, this
Yeah.
what's the word?
This particular.
Administration.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is something that I think people were expecting to not happen. They're like kind of expecting it to go through without
Oh,
a hitch.
okay.
So I mean, cool. Thanks, dog. Might still
Thanks, I
happen
guess.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Exactly. Thanks, I guess.
Thanks for the
And
memories, even though they weren't so great. But
this is all because the Hungarian constitution defines like parenthood and marriage as like a man and
man and
woman
a
thing.
woman, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is
Yeah,
nasty and gross and an old maiden type of constitution. But
they've
what can
I
you
mean
do?
they've been old fashioned in their ways of thinking for quite a while.
Hmm.
So this is it's shocking but like not surprising. It's another one of those things where I'm like I'm it's
I
like
see this.
oh
That makes sense.
yeah,
That scans.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't even know how to like do it at this point, but they've
Oh,
been
excuse me.
I feel like people have kind of just like forgotten about them a little bit until
Hungry? Yeah.
recently. Yeah. So, but either way.
But
Um
we still have that EU lawsuit that we were talking about.
oh, true, true,
Too
true,
still.
true. Yes.
There's avenues for this to be rectified.
Yeah, the European Union is on their way to getting these fuckers. So,
Yeah.
Lux Noir, Luxembourg.
Lux
Um,
why Luxembourg is on the way. It's like that
oh,
nanny. It's like You guys are in crisis. I'm on the way, but it's Lux going to Lux.
Super nanny, but
Oh
instead it's Lux Noir London. I would watch
my
that.
god.
I don't know if Lux would be like the best at like taking care of
I
children,
think
but
I think that, but as Lux is a lawyer, I could see that. I'm gonna start GoFundMe to put Lux through law school. Fast track.
instead, yeah. Well, she could be a lawyer in drag.
Exactly in her walk-in, in her entrance look.
Yeah, like every time she walks up to the witness stand, she'll have like the latest, designer pantsuit or some kind of like she'll be like interrogating, some litigator and or whatever. I don't know law terms. But she'll be like interrogating someone in like a Christian Dior like fucking giant like pantsuit with like flowers sticking out of it and like
Mm.
sparkles and this and that. She's like, "Where were you on the night of April 24th?"
So where were you that April 24th? Oh my imagining like
I would be down.
that would actually be kind of
I would be
that would
so
be
down.
yeah, I don't need like fucking the real gays of WeHo. I need the fucking
We need Lux Noir
Lux
Law,
Lux Noir Law. Oh, that's good.
Lux Noir Law
I like
coming to VH1 this summer. Um. Anyway, let's uh, let's take a break,
and we're back. Alex, can I ask you a question?
please.
Are you ready to play the fame game? Cause
Uh,
we
According to my lawyers, I actually can't play any games related to fame until after the DUI is clear. So, not at the moment, but I appreciate the offer.
well, damn.
I know.
Well, there's
Lux
luck
Noir Law got me good, girl.
got you good. She got your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, there are 12 queens that are ready to play the fame game, and we're gonna
All
talk
right.
about what these queens have been up to prior to All Stars 8, what they've been doing on their post run. And I think this is an entire cast of first time All Starsers.
Well,
So,
almost.
is it?
There is one.
Oh, Jimbo. Yeah.
Yeah, there is one lady who has been around the block a few times already,
Hmm.
but we'll get to that in a minute.
Absolutely.
Now, who's our first queen, Joshua?
Our first queen, this isn't in order. I'm gonna be honest, because I wanted Candy to go first, because I'm
Of
Team
course.
Candy. Have been,
Always and
always will
forever.
be, always and forever Team Candy. Candy, if you're listening, I'm ready to fall in love.
Candy
Um,
Muse, friend of the pod.
friend of the pod, yes. So for Candy was Candy's been in a lot of TV. Candy
Right.
was in that iCarly reboot episode,
Yes, I remember that.
which is so strange, such a like random.
Yeah, I think it was like her and then who else was in it?
It was her,
Ser-
Rose, Scarlet Envy, and I think Mo Hart.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For some reason I wanted to say Manila, but I
That makes sense, but no. Well, because there's
no.
also the Dragging the Classics Brady Bunch that Candy did.
Right. Right.
Um, so and Manila might have been that. I know Nina West was in that, and I think
It,
I
Manila's
don't know who
been
else.
she was in that
Manila's been.
she's been doing it. Wasn't she in that performance of Kelsey Ballerini,
I
the
don't
the
know.
the country star? I think she brought like country music star Kelsey Ballerini brought on because you know how Tennessee's during the Country Music Awards,
Hmm.
uh for one of when she was performing, I think she brought on like Heidi, Manila, and then like a few others
What's her name?
for Kelsey Ballerini. You can find it. We'll look that up. We'll she did a performance for the Country Music Awards and she brought on I think Heidi, Manila, and then there's like two or three others I'm probably forgetting. But
Looks like I can't tell in this picture.
Uh,
Um, but it's not about that right now. It's about Candy.
either
Uh,
way.
so we got the iCarly reboot, Dragon the Classics Brady Bunch. Uh, Candy's been to the Emmys and the GLAAD Awards.
Oh yes.
Was like the guest on Watch What Happens Live, which I know is a thing. I don't watch it, but I know it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And was on War on the Catwalk with MMP Presents with Messi and Petty.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And
So that's
we
all the
are
big stuff that Candy's been up to.
very excited to see Kandy Muse
Oh
back
yeah.
on our television screens. Um, this is in no particular order. I am starting
That's
off
Candy being first.
besides Kandy. Um, Starting off with Jessica Wilde. Now,
Go
I
wild.
am very excited about this one because Jessica has not been on the show since season 2, which was 13 years ago, if you can believe it. Um,
Insane.
since season 2, I don't know specifically if she's been up to like a whole lot of stuff. I know she's been like performing all around the world, like touring her little butt off, her padded ass off. But she did make an appearance on All Stars 6, I believe, as a lip sync assassin. Was it 6 or 5? Which one am I thinking of? I know she was a lip
6.
sync. It was 6. Okay. Yeah, I knew.
That's the one that Kylie won. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Kylie. Yeah. Okay. Um, but yeah, she's like, I am very excited. Every time I think of Jessica Wilde, the only thing that comes to mind is, oh, I love that drink.
I love this drink.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Every time. It's like always the most
Well,
minuscule moments.
she made it like pretty far in her season.
Oh,
She was, I think,
absolutely.
fifth
Probably. I think so. Yeah.
or
She
was she
made
fourth?
either way, she made it pretty far.
I think because it was
I
Tyra, Raven, Jujubee, fifth,
Tatiana.
Tatiana, and Jessica with
Okay,
the
yeah.
top
So
five.
okay, yeah. So it would have been fifth. All right. But yeah, that's and very excited to see Miss Jessica Wilde,
Jessica Wilde,
our
love.
golden child.
Which is the name of her book.
Oh yeah,
Jessica
gold
Wilde,
a
Dreams of a Golden
golden
Child.
child. The dreams of a
Of a
golden
golden
child.
child. I love her so much. So next we have Heidi and Closet. Um,
Mm,
one of my
I
favorite
love
picks this
toast.
season. Yes.
I love
Um,
toast. I just love that.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you. I'm worried about hiding.
So Heidi has her podcast with Janice Hall and Closet,
Ah,
which is
so good.
so
They
good.
they're so funny together.
They have a very unique chemistry that I
They really do. They really do. And
and
it's
Heidi's
it's
just such a
so
like
good.
Heidi's like so enjoyable and so like nice, but like not so nice that I'm like nauseated, but like
No, but she can
it's
slide in a few comments here and
yeah,
there
yeah, 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 yeah.
to like really kind of. Oh,
Ooh. And like also when she was on the pit stop and she was like, if you send her home, then you beat the best. So
yeah.
so
It's
so also a drag philosopher.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Um,
She knows.
she knows what's up. So
Hmm.
she has her podcast. She's on the Haters Roast in the UK, War on the Catwalk, a Drag Queen Christmas, Gap Chat,
Oh, true.
Gap Chat. Moved to LA during the Ponder replay. Was a lip sync assassin on that same season.
Hmm.
Against Ginger.
Was she?
Was it? Yeah,
Was it Ginger?
I don't remember.
I can't. I don't know.
And she was also on the Amazon video Pride Inside during the pandemic,
Oh,
which is
fierce.
rad. And
Okay.
she's also been doing these things that I love. She on her TikTok, she has been doing a lot of Pokemon like tournament things
Okay.
that are always a lot of fun
Huh.
to watch because
I
she
did
actually knows
not
a
know that.
lot about Pokemon. She knows a
Oh
lot about what's
wow.
going on. It's pretty impressive.
Okay. I did not know that. Wow. All
Well,
right.
now
Heidi
you
in
do.
Closet is going to be the next Pokemon leader.
I
Um,
wish.
oh my God. Wouldn't that be amazing? Next up is another one that I don't know if I necessarily saw coming, but I am very excited. I wouldn't have chosen, but I am very excited to see this person back.
Hmm.
I am talking about Monica Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah, that's pretty major.
Now, it's again like I had no I would have had no idea that they like would have chosen her, but she was like one of the she really like her and Kylie were like one of the first couple of queens to, admit on the show that they were transgender. Because Kylie was first during the
Mm,
season 2 reunion, but then Monica, like, there's that famous like moment in season 5 with, we get that great like thing of detox going hand over the mouth.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, she, most known for her time on season 5 where she admitted that she was transgender on the stage. And but since then, she has been a very active advocate for the trans community and trans women of color. And she's also been working with a clothing brand, I believe,
Mm.
um, which is called. Let me find it. The Chic Shirt Shop, which is chic tees made by Black women. It is an online store which you can find, and it's a Black women owned business, and they've got some really cute stuff. So go check out the Chic Shirt Shop. Uh, all you can find it on Monica's Instagram page. So go check that out. But yeah, Monica Beverly Hills. Very. I am again. I wouldn't have gone there, but
But I'm
I
glad we
am
did.
I am very glad that we did, and I am very excited to see her back.
Not like this person's not on All Stars, but I think next season, in the same vein, LaShawn Beyond,
Oh,
that would be an
I would.
amazing casting
Yeah,
choice.
this is not RuPaul's best friend race.
Bitch. Um. Anyways, our next queen, we have Naisha Lopez.
Another
Um.
one I wouldn't have necessarily gone with,
so-
to be
Really? Well,
honest.
um,
I don't know.
I know. I actually like after looking into what Naisha's been up to, I think I am cool with having. Well, first of all, Naisha's been on this whole fitness journey, and she's been
Oh
being fit.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
Naisha's like buff now.
trade of the season,
Yeah, she's gonna be trade of the season. Heidi's gonna
absolutely.
have some competition.
She does.
Yeah.
Um,
Am I trade of the season?
well, actually, she's like so fitness and not like butched up, but butched up. Uh,
Yeah.
they competed in Mr. Continental in 2022,
No way.
which is like I guess the boy version of. I'm not
I
sure. I
did
couldn't
not.
find the results. I don't know if
I
they won
didn't.
or not, but
I didn't even know that. Okay. Wow.
I didn't know it even existed. But
Cool.
and of course, Nations won Miss Continental too, but that's
Yep.
before Drag Race.
Yeah.
Was part of the Queens United drag show for Puerto Rico, and also I guess J Lo did this. I mean, I knew about it, but I
Yeah.
forgot that
Oh, was
they were there.
she that
Uh,
big like group of drag queens that J Lo
mhm.
brought on? Was she in
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
The J Lo was on the stage of the iHeartRadio Musical Awards Icon Award performance. So
Right.
Naisha was one of the queens. It was Carrie, Naisha, and some other people. I don't
I
remember.
did not know
I
that.
think Alyssa was
Okay.
there.
Cool. All right. Well,
So Naisha's been up to, and also the Roscoe's viewing
fierce.
parties.
Yes. Yeah. She's now
Also,
a Chicago queen.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There
Yeah.
was a, I think for the season finale of 15, someone asked, Naisha, what would you do for your talent show number if you ever asked to be on All Stars, knowing that Naisha was,
Yeah.
because people love to snoop around and
Oh, of
figure out what
course.
people have been doing.
The Drag Race Reddit threads are full of plenty.
Hmm.
I
The
mean,
group.
that's how we found out in season 3 about Raja was through like
Yes.
a Reddit leak. So, I mean, they're out
Woo.
there.
They're out there.
Um Next up is now this queen I am thrilled. I am thrilled that she is back. James Mansfield.
Oh yeah.
I am so
Oh
excited. I'm
yeah.
so excited for James Mansfield. One of the two queens from season 9 on All Stars 8. Since her time on the show, she has started her own wig and beauty company, appropriately titled James Mansfield Beauty. She has a YouTube channel which currently has over 181K subscribers, and I know she's been performing a lot in LA recently.
Hmm.
I think she's been doing a lot of LA shows. But yeah, she's been doing really well in the like beauty and entertainment world, like online, I think.
Hmm.
She's been killing it. And I know she did a collection for Trixie Cosmetics with
Hmm.
Trixie, her and James Mansfield
The bottle
did,
blonde.
yeah, the Bottle Blonde collection.
Mm.
Which was super cool to see. But her apparently like her wigs, they're actually like really good quality and they're actually like really good
Oh yeah.
wigs.
Oh yeah.
So queens out there, if you're looking for, a queen owned company to support, James Mansfield Beauty, go check it out.
Absolutely.
But very excited to see our everyone's favorite high pitched uh, enchantress back on TV.
Also, I think James was just on Give It to Me Straight with Maddie Morphosis. That
Yes.
was a fun.
Yeah.
That's also been like a very fun talk show.
Oh my God. Did you see the clip of Maddie and Jasmine Kennedy where it was like,
Yes.
yeah, what would you have any children? Oh God, no. I don't even think I have time. And then Jasmine was like, well,
What would you
yeah.
teach?
Yeah. And then Maddie was like, yeah, what would you teach? How to ruin your knees before age 30? And
The
I
episode
was
that whole her and Jasmine are so funny. Like
yeah.
I
And then
hope I hope Jasmine goes back.
her and Silky and
Oh
her
my
yeah,
god.
the clip of her and that clip will live on in my memory forever. Her and Silky Nutmeg, Maddie Morphosis and Silky Nutmeg Ganache is like, so you were on season 11, uh All Stars 6 and Canada versus the
Canada
World.
versus the world.
Which drag race franchise are you going to lose next? And I just was like,
Silky being like, well, damn.
damn,
Oh,
bitch.
I'd like to win one. Fuck.
Oh my God. I mean, I would love that for her, but like, dude. Oh my
That was
God.
brutal.
Okay.
No mercy.
Next up.
Next up, another one that I think a very solid pick that I think people didn't see coming.
Right.
Um, Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Oh.
Mrs. Cashy Davis. Yep.
Yep.
So they have Imagination Station, which is like a kids TV show program. It's like basically like um what's it called? Drag Queen Story Hour type vibes.
Oh yeah.
Um had the one woman show, There's Always Time for a Cocktail.
Yep.
Was on Very Delta.
Hey.
Big another iconic drag
Oh
race
yeah.
alum
Another.
talk show.
Yep. Yep.
Um the Workhorse Queen documentary, which
True.
won, this is strange to me, won Best Documentary Film at the American Film Festival in Wrocław, Poland. Why is Poland have an American
No,
movie festival? I don't know.
I have no fucking idea.
Um, exactly. And then Kasha was also with Bianca Del Rio on the It's Jester Joke World Tour.
Right.
So Kasha's actually been she's a workhorse. Like yeah, she's been like
Yeah.
actually like
No,
working pretty
she's
hard.
been busy and she's sober now, which is cool.
Yes,
She's
I'm
now
assuming we're gonna hear
going
that.
on I think 7 years
7 years, she said. Yeah,
sober, something like that. But
I can't relate, but I'm
very
on 7 minutes
no,
sober.
no, I'm actually currently hungover recording this.
No
So
way.
yeah.
I was hungover yesterday.
Yeah.
Very
Anyway,
much birthday.
next up, one of the other and we do have to I didn't realize we were going over, so we gotta make this quick.
Oh shit! How? Oh, okay.
It's don't worry about it.
We have two
Next
more to
up,
go through each.
I know. Alexis Michelle from season 9, our Broadway baby, most notably known for her Kris Jenner performance in the Kardashian musical and Liza Minnelli during the Snatch Game. And since then, she's been doing a lot of shows, a lot of Um, just a lot of New York like performing, and I wasn't able to find specifics, but she's been touring and performing and doing it all. So she's out there, she's doing it. So good for her.
Good for her.
All
I
right.
also did you know that they like knew that she was an All Stars because she wasn't on Grinder.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Okay.
This will be quick because Kahana actually like deleted a lot of her IG to like start over.
Oh, true.
But Kahana is next. Kahana
Kahana Chase.
um also
Yeah.
finished Journey
Mm-hmm.
uh at the 64th Grammys with I think Coco and a bunch of other queens.
Yeah.
Um on the Voss season 11 tour, and then also I think not the big was she at the big
She's
she was on Drag Race Live, which I'm not sure if she's
yes.
on the current cast, but I think she's one of
Yeah.
the original
She
cast
did.
members.
I don't know if she was on the original, but she did spend some time on the Vegas Drag Race show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Um
Next up, Jimbo. Now this one was a little bit out of left field for me because
Boo, yeah.
as we know, Jimbo's first appearance was on Canada's Drag Race. Now, she has been on Canada's Drag Race season 1, made it to the top 3 or top 4 or whatever. Um and then UK versus the World where she was unfairly given the boot
Oh god.
by Pangina. But since then, she's done the Canadian tour of War on the Catwalk. She was on the Haters Roast, and she was even invited back to be a guest judge on Canada's Drag Race season 3, which was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So very very exciting about that. All right, last one.
I don't want these foreigners in my American All Stars. We could have had Derek Barry again. We could have had
I
fucking
know.
whatever, man. Okay. And last for me, I have Darian Lake,
Yes.
which has had another substantial weight loss journey.
Yes. Oh my
Very,
gosh.
very impressive. Someone said that
Very
like,
cool.
so it's like Darian Pond or something.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Um, was also on Very Delta. The ABCD torches they did
Yep.
with Adore, Bianca, Courtney, and Darian, which I was I think it's a UK thing and like a
Yeah,
year never came to US. I don't think it was
I
so
know.
mad about it.
But they're all that whole top 4, they're still like extremely
God.
close. They're still
Oh
really
yeah.
close with everyone. They still like talk and everything, which is always fun.
Um, Jane was also on Very Delta as well, which is impressive,
Yeah.
and has a standout special right now called Altered Boy. And I didn't know this,
Yes.
but I learned that Darian owns a salon.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know
in
that.
LA, I think. Yeah,
Oh
I did.
wow.
I found out about while I was researching. Darian owns a salon.
Huh. That is okay, wow. Um and last but not least is from season 13, most notably known for her iconic but not in a good way.
Notable.
Yeah, it was a very notable look. We are of course talking about Lala Ree, most known for the bag look from season 13,
The
that she
bag
just
ball.
a corset just covered in shopping bags. She received the golden boot for worst look of the season, but since her time on the show, she has been touring and performing her little padded ass off. She did a song with queer music producer KLP called Eat the Runway, and she is currently set to star in the 2023 tour of Nubia with queens like Evie Oddly, Bibi Zahara Benet, uh, Canada versus the World crowned queen Raja O'Hara, and Shea Coulee and Miss Kennedy Davenport.
Oh, that's gonna be iconic.
So get your
They're not
tickets.
coming to Boston. I'm so mad.
I am very
I
upset
don't
about
think
that. Yeah, I would. I mean, uh, just Shea. I would. I want to be able to see Kennedy at some point in my life.
I've seen Kennedy perform once.
Oh wait,
I think.
no, we have seen Kennedy perform.
at the All Stars thing.
Yes. Okay. Now I forgot
There's
about that.
Dragathon All Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. With that little fucking annoying kid who kept putting his hand up in front of us
yes.
and kept
And
blocking
there
our
was
view.
gonna pain in the ass. And that was Aja's thing got fucked up. I remember.
Yes. Yes, that was true. But anyway, we have gone like so over the time limit we were supposed to set for
Have
this
we?
segment, but um anyway, thanks for
It
joining
is what it
us.
is, divas.
It's good content, so I don't care.
Uh,
Thanks for coming. You can like, subscribe, rate, and review the latest and the gayest on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Radio Public. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find past, present episodes of Latest and the Gayest available for free the day that they come out. And the video episode of this week's brand new episode will be up every Wednesday. Um, Follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at TLATG Pod to stay up to date on all things the latest and the gayest. And find our link tree, which can be found in the bio of all of our social medias, to not only find where you can listen to the show and all of our socials, but you can also find some charitable organizations that we are promoting at the moment. So thank you. Come again. And I was trying to think of like a witty catchphrase to go out on, but I
I
don't know
can't
if,
think of anything. I just realized I have laundry downstairs that I need to put in the
yeah.
dryer.
I love toast. Bye.
I love toast. Bye.